Hi, time for another update. Thought I would tell you a little bit about what I'm thinking about because that's what the purpose of this channel is, to deliver content that is raw and unedited and directly from someone's brain, as opposed to from a media outlet that's been scrubbed through multiple people or corporations or anything else. This is all just off the cuff, off the top of my head, and it's my opinion and it's unaltered. And we need more of this today. We need more unadulterated, unaltered opinions just from people, because we are about individuality in America, and we need to be hearing people's opinions. This idea that is going around today in a lot of circles, left and right, that you can just shut down the other side as far as speech goes, is really wrong. And the reason that it's wrong is that it promotes violence. And the reason that it promotes violence is when you shut somebody down when they're speaking, they feel slighted. That person feels slighted. And you're literally taking away their right to speak. And that person feeling slighted may, if they're not very disciplined, escalate the situation. They may call their buddies and say, look what happened to me over here. Let's get these guys. And I know you could go ahead and say that nobody should have the opinion of let's get these guys, but I'd like you to try to think how you would feel if you were in a situation where somebody denied your point of view to the point where they kicked you out of a club or a community simply for having points of view and writing them down or speaking them out loud, even if your speech was not violent and has not been followed by violent actions. That, to me, if that happened to me, that would make me feel targeted. That would make me feel picked on and bullied. And me, being into self-preservation, would then do whatever it took, if I needed to, in order to prevent harm to myself. Any reasonable person would do that. Any reasonable person would try to prevent harm to themselves after a group incited action. Bucky, no, Bucky's barking. A group incited action against them for speech, or a Twitter page, or a YouTube channel. So I'm very disturbed by this element that I see. Bucky, stop. I'm very disturbed by this element that I see going on right now, and I believe it's very dangerous, and I believe that denying anyone else's humanity by saying that they do not have a right to an opinion or cannot go certain places because they have a certain opinion are really messed up. That is just inciting more violence, because eventually you're going to do that to someone who's a psychopath. If you do that to someone who's a psychopath who does not have feelings and emotions for other people, you might as well take off the gloves. That person will do whatever they need to so that they win or aren't hurt or don't die. I have a stopping point. I have a commitment to nonviolence. For me, I'm not a psychopath. There are clear boundaries for me. So when people are upset with my point of view, my reaction is not going to be violent. However, there are people who are psychopaths whose reaction will be violent when you try to deny them the right to be in certain places. This actually didn't end up talking at all about what I want to, but I don't like to make these videos too long or they don't hold viewers. So I'm going to leave it at that for you and just call this the case for free speech. Take care.